Hey everyone! So I thought I would do a video on my Vanity Girl Hollywood mirror. I actually bought this during their Black Friday sale and it was delivered around Christmas time because it was back ordered, but I was so happy when I finally got it. My husband actually set this up for me, so I just wanted to do a video on it in case you were looking to purchasing this yourself. You can also find fan photos on their Instagram at Vanity Girl Hollywood, and just so you can kind of gauge, you know, the actual size of the mirror, because I know when I was looking into buying this, it was so hard to tell whether this mirror was huge or really small, because sometimes it would look really huge and in other fan photos it would just look really small. But for me, it's like the perfect size mirror in comparison to my workspace. This is the tabletop from IKEA, and then of course I have the two Alex drawers. I figured I'd just point that out because of course if you have a smaller workspace, you just have to keep the actual mirror base in mind. So here is your typical off and on button, and the green light will show that it's off. And then of course you can turn it on, and then the slider over here is the dimmer. So as you can see, slowly dimming it, and then you can make it as bright as you want, and of course as dim as you want. And then another thing I really love about this entire mirror is that it has an outlet to the very right on the other side, so you could plug in, you know, your phone charger, or you could charge your iPad, or, you know, even a curling iron, you know, as you're doing your makeup. So, you know, for me, I was always doing it in the bathroom, so I like that I can actually plug things in here, because since this IKEA desk doesn't have any holes, I would typically just run the cable behind, which was kind of annoying because, you know, as you can see, sometimes it's hard to get the cables through. So I like that there was this option to plug stuff in. The base of the mirror is a little wide, so if you don't have a lot of desk space or workspace like I do, it might be a problem. I don't know if you can kind of gauge, but that is the width of the mirror. As you can see, it occupies quite a bit of room. So if you have, you know, like the mom table, it's probably like ends right here. As you can see, it won't give you much space, but you can also wall mount the mirror, so you don't have to necessarily use the base, because the base is just screwed on top, so it's not exactly attached. We had to screw this on, but you can hang the mirror onto your wall if you'd like. But I love it. It's absolutely amazing. The only con that I can say is that the lights do get really hot. So if that's something that you feel might be bothersome to you, then I'm just going to tell you right now, they do get really hot. As you can imagine, there are quite a few bulbs on here. So it definitely does get really hot, but if you'd like, you can definitely switch out the bulbs and you know, get ones that are a little cooler. And I'm going to put in the info box the actual, you know, wattage and all that stuff, but just so you can get an idea of the size, that's pretty much the mirror and how it sits on my table. This is the spare bulb that it came with. This is the G25 white, 25 watts, 120 volt. It is a globe light bulb, and it has a average life of 2,500 hours, and the diameter is 3 1/8. But this is the extra one that it comes with. I hope this video was helpful, and in case you were looking into buying one of these, I highly recommend it. I will put additional info in the description box below, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below as well. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Hey everyone! So I thought I would do a video on my Vanity Girl Hollywood mirror. I actually bought this during their Black Friday sale and it was delivered around Christmas time because it was